Hey guys, some of the comments are being blocked. So definitely, where do I find it? Give me like 2 minutes. I'm just capturing the picture and I can put it. It is gonna come from iHerb. Brit is the one I've been using. So give me a quick minute. Just waiting for it to actually save. Then you can see which one I tend to get. Let's see here, collection list. Hey Maurice, what time is it there? It's about 8:21 p.m. A little bit late. Usually I don't come in that late, but I thought I'd come in before I go to sleep. Why not? Good evening, Maurice. My dermatologist wants me to take isotretinoin for my cyst acne. Is there any safer? Of course there is for acne. Are you currently taking anything? Because anything you want as a natural alternative would be for acne. You can use quercetin, vitamin C, all that stuff does work. It's 11:21 p.m. in New York. That is quite late. Give me a second, guys. I'm just saving one of the product. Choose image. Taking nothing right now. Probably what some of the thing is you can take for acne. It depends where it's at, right? Because it is usually it's a hormonal imbalance. You can take probiotics, you can take zinc, vitamin D, vitamin A, nicotinamide, nicotinamide as well. Part of the niacin part actually works really good. You got magnesium. Hey Jimmy, how are you? Hey D, what's going on? Cindy, how are you? Mama Angel here. Hey, I just posted the bee pollen. If you want to check out this is the one I get. I know the picture came out a little bit big. Trying to actually get it a little bit smaller. Couldn't right now. Yes, Toronto too. Is it better to take British? Go check it out. I just posted it up. I'll fix the picture after. You got lots of feedback on sound. What do you mean? The sound is not good, or? I did post it under, if you go under supplements and gear. That's what I posted it on. Let me know if you find it. Hey, Chris. Call me Landon. 1 second. Hey Chris, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Duke is doing good. He's in a tiny house right now, taking a little nap. I had to take him inside because he was barking lots at one of our neighbors. Yeah, sounds really bad. Not sure if it's just mine then, as no one else is saying anything. Maybe it is yours, D. Check it out. Maybe the volume or something. Mine seems good on my end. Can you guys hear me good? My dad had is fucked me and has a hard time digesting food. Will digest enzymes help? Yeah, they will help. Digestive enzymes will help quite a bit. I need to get your book. Which one you're looking at, Chris? Hey, Marie, how are you? Sounds fine there. Perfect. Yeah, everyone else is can hear me really well, D. So I think maybe just you. Whichever is easiest, Mom. I can see you guys on both in TikTok and on YouTube. I just got some a nice gift from one of the company in UK. Sent me a fast shipment, a whole box actually, a whole box of raw turmeric in liquid, and it's actually I just took one. It is in the cheat sheet. It should be there. I'm just trying to pull it up. My system is running a little bit slow today, but let me see what I have under acne or under anything else. You guys want me to check? But the book. Oh, the you want to get the cheat sheet book. I haven't had. I'm trying to actually finish two books here, and I've been caught with so many customers lately that it's been kind of killing me. It keeps freezing. Sometimes you just sign out and sign in. Better now. My phone is working. Okay, that's good. I'm just checking to see where I have it under acne. Acne. I think I have it in my. I have a lot of things on that cheat sheet. I should just show it to you guys. What is good for lipomas? Give me a second, guys. You can probably download my cheat book, whoever's asking for the lipomas, and you can actually treat it as a tissue issue or if it's a cancer issue, then you can definitely treat it that way. It's good now. I signed out. What do I need to get rid of tendonitis? Um, Usually that's an issue in your brain, nothing to do with your ringing of the ears. So it's usually sometimes oxalates, but sometimes we end up taking, ginkgo biloba is good, ionic magnesium, melatonin, hyperbaric oxygen levels, all that stuff does work really, really good. Could taking digestive enzymes increase cholesterol because it increases the fat absorption? No, it won't. It won't increase the cholesterol. No, if anything, is actually gonna keep it balanced and prevent it from actually oxidizing because digestive enzymes, even though they break down the fats, proteins, and carbs, that means your body can actually get more fats, but it still actually prevents it from being oxidized. I have a full blood test this Friday. When should I stop all my supplements and food? Why should you? There's no need to. If anything, you just gotta be 15 hours on an empty stomach before you do the blood work, but it should be fine. 15 hours is max. You don't want to go higher than that. I have a full blood test. Also, testosterone will be tested too. Perfect. Perfect. Check your testosterone, your DHEA, check your estrogen levels. Just make sure you're not estrogen dominant as well too. All that stuff would definitely help. The more information you have, the better it's gonna be for us. For me, if you're looking to get it analyzed or anything like that as well too. Supplement for stigmatism in the eye. I'll have to look into that, but I will start use astaxanthin and nitric oxide right away. Oh, that's good to know. I've been taking enzymes. I've been paranoid ever since my dad's episode. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Doesn't have to do anything with that. Can I run it with after? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Is there a way to shrink enlarged thyroid? Yeah, of course there is. I lost a few pounds with the things you suggested for me to take. Thank you. That's good to hear, Marie. Continue at it, and we'll continue working towards your optimal levels as well too. Perfect. That's awesome. That's good to hear. That's awesome. So I've been out of the mushroom coffee. I'm actually getting some more in, so I haven't had it for like 2 days. It's funny, for 2 days I didn't sleep that good. When I was taking it, I was actually sleeping really well. How's the garden coming in? Well, it's funny, it's starting to get hot in the past 3 days, so everything is actually starting to grow in the greenhouse, which is nice. Only about 18 cucumbers made it out of the 69, but I ordered some more, so I'm gonna regrow some more cucumbers. So we'll see how they do. So far, so good. My heart rate is up during the day and go down at night, but I have SVT. Any ideas? What are you taking? Are you taking anything? Do it in full moon. Good to hear. For the cucumbers, you mean? For the tachycardia, go download my ebook on how to fix heart arrhythmia, because tachycardia falls into the heart arrhythmia issue. Anything you could recommend to help with ADHD? You can take L-theanine. The liposomal C is really helping. I'm in high estrogen with liposomal. Vitamin C been helping me. Vitamin C works really, really good for that, which is incredible to hear, and actually it does help quite a bit, which is nice to have as well too. And oh yeah, this is a turmeric shots that I got. They're pretty amazing. I've tried so many turmeric companies out there, and these guys they're only available in UK, and they only ship within the UK. I'm hoping they can actually expand it to the US and Canada as well too. But the company is so nice; they send me a whole box of it. I'll show here. Let me show it to you guys. I put it all in the fridge actually, and it's pretty amazing. I just had some. So let's open the fridge. Check it out how many I have. I got like almost three full shelves of this stuff. They sent me lots. Turmeric and beetroot. We got turmeric and ashwagandha, turmeric and ginger. It's a nice little mix. They're out of UK. We'll definitely test it out, and I'll let you guys know what I think. So far, it's actually good. I've had a shot. I'm gonna have another shot. So this is like a turmeric and ginger, and actually it has it's a nice intense flavor, which is awesome. Hey Holly, how are you? Finally taking a break before I sleep. Hopefully it'll knock me out to sleep, but this stuff is really strong. The guy said take only this bottle should last you a week, and I'm gonna be finishing it today, I think, before I sleep. It's like a shot of turmeric. We'll see what happens when I wake up in the morning, how good this stuff is. You know me, I have to freaking overdose on a lot of this stuff. But this is what I'm drinking right now. It's just raw turmeric with ginger. I'll get the guys. I'll get them to actually start shipping to Canada and the US. I think shipping is just too expensive. They just do it in the UK. Is this juice based? It's actually. Hey, let me turn on the lights. I'll tell you guys what's the ingredient. So it's they have like a extracted watermelon, organic turmeric root, organic ginger. It has pomegranate, pineapple, lemon, vitamin C, black pepper as well too. So it's a nice little mix. I'm just gonna do some testing on it, It's handmade in the UK, filled up one bottle at a time. I know the guys. One of them is one of my patients as well too that I'm working with. I'm drinking cayenne pepper with salt. Perfect. There's a hurt coming out at the other end. I don't know yet. I'll find out tomorrow morning. I'll find out tomorrow morning. I'll let you know what happened. I'll see what happens if it actually hurts or not. Maybe I taken too much. Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh, it has a nice little rich flavor. Tastes really good actually. I need some water. This is intense. And I ran out of the trace minerals, so I'm using the old one right now. The old one, I don't like it. Uh, yeah, that's quite spicy actually. I'll probably be bouncing off the walls very soon. Francine, have a nice night. Maurice, where did you grow up? I came to Canada when I was 10 years old, back in 89, long time ago. But who knows what was my past life? Maybe my past life I was a doctor, possibly. Who knows? What did you do to solve ectopic beats? Go read my ebook on heart arrhythmia. It has all the answers there for you, Mario. And if you guys don't really saturate correctly with the supplementation I mentioned, you guys are never gonna actually get the issue fixed. And I've mentioned it numerous times, without the proper intake of magnesium and without the proper intake or discontinuation of certain stimulants and other things, you guys are always going to have these issues with your arrhythmia, with your ectopic beats, with your tachycardia, heart, AFib, all that stuff. Hey, Monopoly, how are you? How to lower sugar immediately under 1 hour? Chromium. But why do you want to lower it so quickly under an hour? What are you stressing about? Still using my grounding sheet? Like it? Perfect. I use it daily still, 100%. Do you feel better after resting, Maurice? Not really. I think I need like a whole week of resting. I took only one day. I listened to you, D, and I took one day. I took Sunday off, and I had 4 emergency calls on Sunday. So what do I do? Do I take the calls, guys, or do I just, hang up my phone and go to sleep? And I had to take the calls. And the thing is, when I take emergency calls, it puts me into like a stress state, right? Because I have to come up with answers and be able to help these individuals. Yes, set up one-on-one with him. I highly recommend. It's great changes I'm seeing. That's awesome. Golden Seal, Golden Seal. What about Golden Seal, Holly? My magnesium glycinate has 25% magnesium oxide. Is that junk? I'm waiting for my... yeah, it is. It's almost like a waste of money. They just use it as a filler, Jimmy. Emergency calls from where? From patients. Emergency calls from patients that I had to actually take. Because I have a specific line for some of the emergency calls for certain patients, and I have to actually take them. So that kind of stressed me out. It's supposed to be like a Sunday off, but moving forward, I'm actually taking every Sunday off from now on. I need to set up an appointment with you. Would be great, Britties. Will the magnesium oxide hurt to take? No, it does not hurt. It just helps with digestive system. Golden seal for sugars? Is that what you mean, Holly? Yeah, it does work really good if that's what you're trying to do, because I know somebody had a question how to kind of reduce sugars instantly within less than an hour. I don't know if you can do it within less than an hour, But yeah, golden seal works, chromium works. What else works fast? I think what's that tea called? I forgot the name. Will the magnesium oxide hurt? Hey, Mountain Man, how are you? Hey, Eric, how's it going? Things are okay. Finally, we're getting some nice sunny days. Thoughts on moringa for ulcers? I don't have much experience with moringa. I tried it once, didn't really like it, haven't really stuck on it. Well, one day, we made it. I know. I made one day. I'm gonna start doing it every Sunday. Then, because I definitely, I did promise that I'm gonna actually do some activities this year, like, other than because the problem is when I get the consultations, I have some meetings in the morning, I have some meetings in the evening, some meetings at night because everybody has a different timing zone. And I'm trying to actually have just a set schedule so I can possibly finish my tiny place, but at the same time, maybe go do some fishing or enjoy something. What's a good liver cleanse? Chris, download my free liver detox. It's a free PDF that I wrote for a liver detox. Is bitter melon to include into our diet to reduce HbA1c? Bitter melon works good for HbA1c. Chromium works good. Berberine works really, really good. All that stuff work amazing for to maintain a healthy A1C at a 5.1. Mine ranges between 4.8 and 5%, give or take. If you are in the US, there is a tea at the store. Bigelow, Bij, Bigelow, Bigelow, Sugar Balance. I'll have to look into that. That's a cool name. I will do that. Yeah, download it, Chris. Let me know. It does have a lot of good things in it as well too, which is really good to have. I feel happy for you. Must do for self too. Told you to stop giving away all the time. Nag over. I know. I gotta stop, but sometimes I have to because it is my work as well too. And sometimes we get caught up with work that we never really get have time to actually enjoy or do anything that we really like doing. So uh, parasitic cleansing as well, the same thing. You can actually do. It's always good to kind of see a lot of people when they do the cleanses, they do it wrong. They go after the liver. Then it's like they call it phase one and phase two, but it's best to actually clean your kidneys before you clean your liver. Can you please tell me what to take for Verligo? My son, 9 years old, has please. Rafa, book a time with me. We can talk about it. Is Duke getting bigger? I don't know if he's gonna get any bigger. He's already at 100 pounds. 2 tea bags will drop like a rock. Nice. I'll look into that. I'm gonna write it down actually. I'm just trying to remove the label here so we can read it. I don't know if he's gonna get any bigger than 100 pounds. I think Duke needs a girlfriend now. Because every time I take him to town, he wants to actually go after every dog and meet them. So just to confirm, we got watermelon, organic turmeric, ginger, pineapple, pomegranate, lemon, vitamin C, flax, black pepper with no added sweeteners. For allergens, see ingredients in bold. Yeah, gold cold press sounds really good. Chromium picolinate. It's increasing. I don't know what to do. Please, helpless. Please, very helpless. Send me a message, Rafa. I can see what I can do. I can't really promise you because I'm having a hard time responding to everybody. I'm behind a bit. So even if you send me a message, my first priority is the patients that I've already had consultations with. Then you guys would be whoever is after that is going to be my second or third people to look at, just because I do give a lot of free information, a lot of free advice, but sometimes if I'm not responding because I am overwhelmed and I got a lot of other patients that I have to look after and actually finish their stuff first. And I know I'm already running behind, and I do apologize. There's some of you guys listening right now that I am running behind, but hopefully by tomorrow I should fully be caught up with everybody. I hope so. Where are you located? I'm in Canada. Golden Seal got my friend's mom out of the hospital. I told about it and does not bottom out the sugars. Perfect. So Golden Seal. I don't know if that person is still online, Holly, or not, but maybe they are, maybe they're not. Sometimes I get thrown questions, but they never stick around as well too. Are ALT/AST enzymes in muscles as well? Mostly it's your liver more than anything. The question is, if they are high, why is it overstimulating? That's the questions we need to ask before we start to kind of introduce any specific supplementation. Is zinc picolinate good, and which daily dose? It depends how much you need and how much you're looking for. Roughly about 30 milligrams to 50 milligrams ideally, but make sure you're getting some copper as well too, because if you take too much zinc, then you're gonna deplete your copper levels. But make sure you don't take them at the same time, and make sure your zinc to copper is a ratio 7:1. Leg pain in muscles is a symptom of what? Magnesium glycinate is a deficiency in your magnesium. But that would be great. I like these little bottles. Too bad they're not glass. They're plastic. I don't know what I can use them for. They're perfect size. Maybe I'll put some paints and stuff. Or maybe like a little light for outside. What's Golden Seal? Holly, you want to explain what's Golden Seal for Chris? That actually to control your sugar levels. If you're looking to actually drop your sugar levels instantly after a meal, let's say, for example, you can use it. What would be a good magnesium to buy for SVT? I have the link in my profile bio. The magnesium actually comes with trace minerals, and it's you can actually, it comes directly from Australia, but it's actually shipped in the US, and that's how you can actually saturate your salts. Yeah, had too bad is in glass. I'm paranoid about plastic now. Yeah, it's just you gotta be careful. These are like there's a rating in the back of the plastic. As long as it's number 1 or 2 is fine, but that means you can only use it once and don't actually reuse it again. How many days does muscle need for complete recovery? Usually 24 to 48 hours. That's why you only do sometimes one muscle group at a time, like once a week or possibly twice a week. So it depends, roughly 48 hours or so. Golden Seal is a herb, guys. Whoever was asking. I haven't tried them myself yet, but I have somebody on YouTube who've tried it, and they actually control your little sugar levels as well too, to drop it. They tell me my sugar is high, but every time I do a blood test at home, it's not about whether the sugar is high or not. It's all about you in regards to your HbA1c levels. Your depends what is your HbA1c levels at. If your HbA1c level is at let's say 5.1, ideally that's what I would like to see, then it's normal. If it's above 5.1, then that could be a metabolic issue. So it all depends. I doubled my chromium and my sugar levels are a lot better. That's good. Chromium helps as well. Berberine helps. So all that stuff, guys, does help quite a bit to actually maintain your sugar levels. And as long as you're actually getting a really good number for your HbA1c levels, then you should be fine. Guys, let's tap the screen for some likes, get some more people in, and if you guys want to download my free ebook on liver cleanses, would be great. I'll do one for kidneys as well for you guys. That should be attempted first. She had an internal infection and the docs kept on the ductus missing, so I told my friend to have them checked. So it's an infection issue. Should be taking creatine. It depends what you want to use the creatine for. For cognition, you could, or for your ATP level. What's burdock root for? Burdock is a herb. It does act like a natural diuretic, so it does help eliminate like extra water and toxins in the body. It does kind of give you beneficial minerals as well too, but at the same time it does actually help with blood purification, which is really nice. Some people, they claim they actually feel a difference in their skin health as well too, immune system, and it does have some minor blood sugar regulation as well too. Do we have to carb resistant again? What? Are you building a container home? No, the only reason I have a container, I just wanted that to act like my garage where I store all my, my freezer and my electrical box, and I have everything stored in that container. But what I'm building right now, like I'm living, I have the travel trailer and I have it attached to a tiny house, Chris. I have a huge burdock tree in my yard. Oh, that's awesome. I should actually grow one here. I don't know if I gotta check to see if we could grow it here. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll show you the tiny house. So this is a travel trailer. I pulled the back wall out, as you guys can see, and I actually put tongue and groove fir. So instead of being like your regular ugly walls, so it's actually, I pulled the wood and I actually put the tongue and groove there. I'm actually building a small cabin here right now so I can have a little bit more shelvings. I might maybe use this wood. This wood here is like walnut and cherry wood. So I might maybe do that here. And in a tiny house, there's a little tiny house. Look who's here. Oh yeah, the little guy, Dookie. So there's a little tiny house. There's no light right now here, but so I got it done. I'm doing the ceiling right now, so I'm just putting a mix of some cedar and some spruce. There's all the wood that I have for the ceiling. This is all for the ceiling. When I'm done the ceiling, I'll actually have the walls all done and everything else as well too. Right, Duke? What natural remedies can help with my iron deficiency? Go get yourself a steak and cook it in a nice little skillet. That would actually help with your iron levels pretty good. Do you believe in the power of mind, meaning what you think you come? Yeah, 100% positivity. And everybody has a specific year for themselves. Berberine, does it damage the mitochondria? I heard that. Kind of conservative about it. The berberine does not. It does actually reduce the mTOR level, so it kind of reduces your ATP, but it has nothing to do to actually destroy your mitochondria at all. Either way, you have to cycle taking berberine. If you don't cycle taking berberine, then you're gonna end up having a lot of digestive issues. Are you installer solar panels? I did that. I have solar panels, but in the area I'm in, we don't get enough sun, so it's not really worth it. So I had to actually pull the solars out, and now I'm selling the battery that I have. I'm selling the Echo battery. I bought it. I've only had it for 3 months, used it maybe like 3 times, and I have to sell it now. I'm gonna probably lose a lot of money on it because we don't get good sun, enough sun to actually boost the solars in the winter. How do I use burdock? Leaf, boil. I usually use it and make it as a tea with dandelion. So yeah, the battery I have is the Echo. Which one is it? The Echo Flow, whatever it's called. That's the battery I bought. And yeah, it's not. I'm not gonna use it. I have it here in the bottom. That one there. Usually it gives me about 4 days of power, but that's it. I'll have to get rid of it somehow. Maybe I'll put it on like Facebook or something. Try to sell it. You are doing an amazing place. Looks like the perfect dream life. Good for you. You deserve it. Thank you, D. I'm trying. It's gonna be my little farm up here. So we're getting there. We're getting there very slowly, but it is happening. A lot of changes from what it was. Are there your trees in the back? Yeah, these are all my trees in the back. And behind me on this side here is behind the little greenhouse, as you guys can see from the window. That's all crown land. Your dog treats are ones I get at Costco. Yeah, this guy here, the pure beef one. It is at Costco, yes. I get them the bag. I order them. They actually it takes me like 2 weeks to get them in this location when I order them. They're actually pretty good. They're 100% beef. There's nothing added to them, which is really good. He doesn't eat them every day. He gets maybe like one or two a week because he listens really well. Before I used to go through like almost a bag every 5 days. Now it's like one bag will last me like 2 3 months. Enjoy your little farm, nice view. Thank you. Oh, you should see on the other side, but it's getting a little bit late and a lot of mosquitoes don't want to go outside. I need to get far away from London. In London, where? In London, UK, or in London, Ontario? But yeah, it is a nice area where I'm at. Some work to be done, but it is getting there slowly. Slowly, we'll get there. In UK, it's just a lot of work still. Hopefully, I can get the water and everything done. Holly, have a good night. Take care. My little red light is on. And I had to actually install a gas here as an emergency. And I just gotta install the wood stove. And once I install the wood stove, then maybe I'll get me like a small furniture or something. So I can sit down, relax in a tiny house. So actually, the tiny house is actually warmer than the travel trailer because it's fully insulated now. The bottom, the size, everything. We used to do a lot of infrared light when I did occupational therapy. Yeah, I think they were good to a degree. Um, it does work to a degree. They're not bad. They're actually good for, especially if for eye strains and stuff like that. Especially if you are using quite a bit of computer usage. They're good to have. I think they're worth it. How to lower triglycerides. I did an ebook on how to actually lower your total cholesterol, triglyceride, HDL, but definitely you can actually take niacin as a good start, Jay. But the question is, why do you have high triglycerides? It's not always about, if you have something wrong or something is high that we have to automatically treat it with a supplement. Sometimes we have to actually revisit our food intake and ask the question, why is it so high? What am I eating to actually activate such a high numbers of triglycerides? And sometimes it could be the amount of sugars, the amount of simple carbohydrates. So these things has to be looked at, Jay. There's a lot of beautiful places. See, even thought, let's say London is falling apart, or even Canada is falling apart, or certain places in other countries are falling apart. You can always find a place that is further away from the city, the main city center, for example, a lot of these places. And I'm sure you can actually feel a lot safer to some degree. To some degree. Yeah, Jay, and the main thing is, like, say if you look at your triglyceride and it's higher than what you expected it to be, then revisit your simple carbohydrate intake. If you're eating multiple times throughout the day, cut it down to, instead of, let's say, twice a day, to once a day, because obviously the amount of carbohydrates you're using, your body is not actually utilizing to its full capacity. So it's actually being stored. So triglyceride, think of triglyceride as an energy molecule that's actually stored in all your sugars on the side. I don't get involved with the propaganda that's happening out there. Just come back to self. Oh, 100%, 100%. Jay, even if you're doing 16-8, but it's all regards to the diet. And keep in mind, if you're doing 16-8 and you're actually losing weight, we tend to see high triglyceride numbers because your liver has to actually filter everything out. If your liver is having a hard time filtering things out, sometimes you want to give it some support, right? And even your kidneys, you have to give them some support as well too. But all that stuff is fixable, guys. You just have to find a good place for it. What time is it for you? It is late. It's 9 p.m. right now. I don't know why am I staying up. Usually I'm out sleeping, but maybe that turmeric is just keeps gave me too much energy that I'm not even tired. My number's higher on better diet, 16-8, no sugars except fruits. Okay. It's so light out. Yes, it stays light. Like, even it does get, like, in the summertime, general, it'll probably get dark like around 10:30. But in the winter time, we'll probably lose light probably by about 4 p.m. or so. So our days are like very, very short. My A1C is higher. Sometimes it gets higher if you're in the process of intermittent fasting and then losing weight. It goes up higher. But keep in mind, A1C levels takes a very long time to reduce. It takes almost about every 90 days. You can only reduce it by 0.5 to a percentage. So it does not change dramatically. It changes very, very small amount. Very small progress, which is fine. It's all about patience. Things don't just happen overnight. It takes time to actually get to the numbers we're actually looking to aim for. Even if you're taking so many supplements and other things, it still takes a long time. It was reduced, is going back up. So if it's going back up, the question is, why is it going back up? What have you changed in your diet? Or maybe you've increased certain things in your diet. Or it could be sometimes the kidney filtration is not functioning as good. So sometimes things like that has to be looked at and very, very specific just to make sure. But if we're not actually looking into that in specifics, and sometimes you can get the body, or actually you'll get yourself in trouble. Oh, you went off Ozempic 2 months ago. That's why. Everything will go back. Whatever you lost from Ozempic is going to go back up again. Any effects on liver from sauna use? No. If anything, it's just going to flush out all your minerals. But it should not affect the liver any other ways other than flushing out minerals. You flush out too many minerals, then you're going to see overstimulation of your liver enzymes. Is chlorella tablets good? I would never use anything in tablet form. It's too hard on the gut. If anything, I would use a liquid. It's a blood emulsifier, which is not bad. Hey, Medicine Hat, how are you? You like camping, Chris? What's the best way to start flushing the kidneys and GI system? Kidneys would be anything with like dandelion, NMN, all that stuff to actually clear up any of the filtration. Once you clear up the filtration of your kidneys and you know your kidneys are working good, you know, even taking, like somebody mentioned, chlorella or anything like that for the kidneys, magnesium citrate, anything heavy with the citrus will actually clean the kidneys. Once you actually cleaned up the kidney, then you can actually move to cleaning up the liver. Because keep in mind, once you actually clean your liver will dump its stuff to the kidney, then kidney will actually flush things out your, so they actually get eliminated. So you want to make sure you have a really good, strong kidneys. So do the kidney first, then do your liver. I have spirulina. You're talking about spirulina. I have not tried. I've tried spirulina a long time ago, but I won't really use it again. Most of the stuff I think is just a waste of money. I reconnected with an old friend and we spoke about touching nettles for allergies. Yeah, the nettles work really good for allergies as well too, 100%. How can I get rid of alopecia, please? I did a video 2 days ago about hair loss and alopecia that actually is an issue triggered by iron and underactive thyroid. I was taking olive oil. I did, and for the first time in years, no sinus pain. That's awesome. That's excellent. I was taking olive oil, cayenne pepper, and lemon. Is that good for kidneys? Yeah, it's not bad. It's just a lemon that's gonna help with the kidneys. That's about it. So you're doing this thing in nettle? Is that what you did, D? Maybe I should. We have a lot of herbs that actually grow here. We have one of the biggest herb that grows here wild is St. John's wort. Maybe I should actually start collecting that and send you guys some. Is wearing copper any good? Yeah, it's supposed to reduce inflammation because it attracts specific frequency to the body. Whether it's good or not, long term, yes. Short term, you're not gonna feel a difference. So it's something you wanna be make sure you're actually using for a long time. Whether you're wearing it around your wrist, your foot, your ankles, or as possible like a like a necklace, for example. So there's a lot of things you can definitely do it that way. Yeah, so I literally stick my hand and touch, okay, for a second pain, then after, like I said, sinuses is gone. That's pretty awesome. I'm glad that's working for you. Which crystals do you own? I don't own any crystals. Haven't really got into it. How can you tell if you have underactive thyroid? Well, if you get, there's few things sometimes happen. Hair loss is a sign. Being bloated is a sign. Constipation, fatigue all the time, restless sleeping, all that stuff causes issues and gives you a sign of underactive thyroid. I have one more question. I'm not absorbing my food. Might be TMI, but everything floats. So do you have your gallbladder or do you have your gallbladder removed? And I would drink lemon cinnamon tea made natural. Perfect. Lemon cinnamon tea made natural. How to check underactive thyroid? You can actually check your T3, reverse T3. But you can tell some of the symptoms you're experiencing. Yes, I have a gallbladder. Okay, so I would start to use the digestive enzymes in the beginning, like right away, to actually help. So what happens is when you're not absorbing food and whenever you have floaters in your food and your poop, that's usually common that you're not actually absorbing any of the fats you're consuming. But sometimes digestive enzymes would definitely help with that. Boil water, squeeze lemon, and put cinnamon into it. Steep. Does supplement taurine or carnitine raise serum protein? If you're looking to increase protein synthesis, the only one that does it would be leucine, and you shouldn't be taking no more than about 3 grams a day. And is that what you're trying to get to increase protein synthesis? I hear having lemon in boiling water kills it. Well, you kill the enzymes, and then you actually activate more of the fructose in the lemon. What do you want to boil lemon for? You can actually squeeze the lemon without boiling it. After you boil the water, probably you can squeeze the lemon on top. Just, actually oxidize it. Pro or probiotics? None. Probiotics is better to actually make your own, because most of the ones you buy from the stores are already dead. But you want to get some prebiotics as well. Prebiotics are like food for the probiotics. Anything that has resistant starches like white rice, sweet potatoes, all that stuff actually is a prebiotic. People do this slow squeeze lemon on top, yes. Tributylin is not bad. That's only to a point where your digestive system is completely shot and you want some butyric acid. So when you eat probiotic and you feed them good prebiotics, then they actually activate and turn into postbiotics, which is called butyric acid. Or you can get directly butyric acid from eating raw butter as well too. But yeah, if you can get your hands on postbiotics, for example butyric acid, you can actually get it from consuming prebiotics and feeding the good bacteria, or you can get it directly from butter. So whichever one you're gonna feel better on taking it. Or when you take resistant starches the second day, they actually, by the time you digest them, they actually activate into fatty acids, and that's where you get your butyric acid. Is RX sugar allulose okay to use if I have high what? Greek yogurt is also good. Yes, you're getting sleepy. Babysitting rabbit. My cat hurt. Hoping he lives so lives up still 12, 15. Wow. Gosh, your brain is amazing. I can't believe how much you know. You should be a professor. My brain, I need to empty it for like a couple days so I can relax. Any info on ALS, any natural things we can try? You can probably download my free, it's not free, sorry. You can download my cheat book. I think I have some information there on ALS, I believe. Triglycerides. What about triglycerides? I know this is half of your other sentence. Let me go back. What was your, you want to use allulose if you have triglycerides? Why do you want to use any type of sugars? You should be fine to use allulose. It should not really conflict much. It's 5:14 a.m. in the morning. What the hell are you doing up so late, Chris? You just woke up probably. 5:14 a.m. That's early. Oh well, I usually wake up about 4:35 every morning. You're amazing and very informative. Thank you for the natural remedies. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. And you guys don't forget to download my free ebook on the liver, and there's a lot of other ebooks on there as well too that will definitely support the channel. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you my stomach acid is 5, very low stomach acid. Can you comment on Giardia? I haven't tried that yet. You guys get the sun at 4 a.m. Damn, I don't get the sun here till about 7:30 a.m. because we lose about 3 hours of sun. It's covered by the mountain. So the sun is hidden behind the mountain. Sounds good, Grace. Thank you. Yeah, so the sun here comes out about 4 a.m., same time probably as you guys, but it doesn't peak on this section. 7:30. Can you guys believe that? 7:30, that's when we get the sun. Now in the winter time, we get zero sun for almost like 3 months. What's your location? I'm in Canada. I hope so. Oh, I am like living in Alaska. It's crazy because see behind me here. Hold on, let me see if you guys can see. See that mountain there? That mountain up here? This one? So when the sun comes out from the bottom, from the other side, till it actually gets to that peak of that mountain, we lose almost like 3 hours. So the sun is out at 4. We don't get it till about roughly 7:15. It shoots on top of the mountain. Then actually it shoots on my location about 7:30. So I get the sun from 7:30 till 6:30. That's it. 6:30 p.m. I lose the sun on my section, but the sun shoots back on that big mountain. So it's kind of crazy. And in the winter time, the sun shifts that side. So we get zero sun in the winter time. Yeah, I live in the freaking jungle here. So in the winter time, that's why it kind of sucks. That's why I like to go to the city for like 2 months or 3 months, because it's bright white, because we get no sun. This section here, out of most of BC, we actually get the highest levels of snow. We get the highest level of snow. We get almost about 7-8 feet of snow in this section. So I could be sitting here and the snow could be as high as this glass. So yeah, it's gone at 6:30. Like we still have light. As you can see outside right now, it's almost like 9:20, and we still have light, but we have no sun. In the city, we end up having the sun all the way till about 10:30 p.m. It's crazy, just because it's flat. Still, you're having good signals. The only reason I have good signal because there's a tower on that mountain. A private company that they actually have an office 3 hours away from here. They put about 2 hours away from here, roughly. They put a tower on that mountain, because there's a camping ground not far from here, and to get these campers some internet, they put a tower, and that's how I can get direct signal. You can download the cheat sheet ebook. It has about 100 different symptoms and root causes. Yeah, it gets snow pretty harsh here. Once it snows in here, I don't probably I won't end up going anywhere. I'll be like stuck here for 3 months. So I'll have to shovel the freaking snow from here all the way to the bottom. That's 800 feet of shoveling downhill. I'm sure my car won't make it up here. So I'll have to go visit the family in December. So if I go in December, so maybe I'll stay there December, January, February, come back here in March again. I don't know if I want to do it this winter or not. We'll see. If I get the wood stove and the water and the septic, these 3 things are most important thing, and they're the most expensive to actually get somebody to actually help out or have an excavator to actually dig and stuff. But if I get these 3 things fixed, then I might maybe stay half of the winter, and the other half I'll stay in the city. Food, usually I would have about maybe 300 pounds, 400 pounds of beef in the freezer, and eggs. That's probably I'll end up living on. That's it. Start being nice to Karen. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be nice to Karen. I am nice to everybody, as you guys can see, but Karen, she's the one who's not nice at all. So yeah, Cindy, the only thing is I'll be eating is meat and eggs every single day. And I'll be sitting here under the wood stove and cutting some wood. It'll be interesting, Ashley. It'll be very interesting. You like a child that's overtired and won't go to sleep. I know, I'm exhausted. My eyes are hurting. My phone is down to like 7%. I thought I'd wait till it dies and we just get cut off just like that without saying see you guys tomorrow or anything like that because every day is something new. I don't know what time I'm gonna. I'd like to do my chats earlier than being so late. So we can cover. I'll have a little bit more energy and more. My brain will be functioning a lot better. You can get more consulting done in winter. You can get more. Yeah, I probably would. Yeah, I probably would if I just don't do anything, stay around here. As long as I have everything that I need, then there's no point of going anywhere. I wouldn't mind staying here for like 2, 3 months during the winter time. I'll just probably have to go do like some hiking or fishing or something, unless I get some chickens. What made you come in the jungle and live your life? I wanted to get away from people. I don't like people anymore. I'm just bugging you. I don't know. I just wanted to wanted to actually go out and, you get to a point where you just want to live your life and not actually be, have your head down all the time for other people. I think a good place to go live. Yes, please. Earlier, I will. It is a nice place to live. It's just sometimes, the winters are very, very harsh here in Canada sometimes. When it gets like -25 or -35, like last year we had -37 for 9 days in a row. And seriously, that was brutal. It was very, very cold. Even Duke, when he goes outside, he was worried when he's peeing. He would actually run back inside, like frozen at -37. It's insane. I taught him, hey, let's go I'll let you go in the bathtub and you can pee in the bathtub and stuff. And he wouldn't do it. So he had to go outside and he goes outside and his paws were like sticking on the snow. It was pretty bad. So every day I would actually put cream on his paws and just so he doesn't peel off or anything like that because it's very, very cold. I tried to get him some shoes, some boots. He doesn't like them. He ripped them apart. So he doesn't wear anything. So it's tough. It's tough when it's that cold. Here in the place I'm at right now, it only gets up to like -20, which is not bad. But in the city where I go, it gets like -35, -37. So it gets way colder. But we'll see how it goes. Last year I left from here almost close to end of November, mid-November. We had maybe about 4 or 5 inches of snow. So this year, we'll see. I was gonna go down to the city, get some stuff, and come back, but I haven't decided if I want to drive 8 hours or not. I'm used to those winters. I was born in 1970 near Pincher Creek. We had to dig our way out. Oh wow, yeah. Well, I think one of the highest levels of snow we've had when I was living up in Grand Prairie. I used to work in oil and gas back in 2005, and trust me, we'd get like 7, 8, 9 feet of snow sometimes and off some of these destinations, and it was brutal. And we still have to be out there working in oil and gas. I don't really miss any of it. Please don't forget to answer my message that I did. I'll wait for it. I beg you, please, on my knees. Yeah, I'll respond. I'll try to respond as much as I could. As well as your health help. People love to hear about your lifestyle, Maurice. I should spend one day. We'll talk about my lifestyle. I'll talk about everything I do from the morning I wake up to the moment I sleep and what I've done in the past. Maybe you guys can get a really good idea where I've been. But I was interviewed by one of the companies on YouTube on last Friday. So when that comes out as well, I'll give you guys the link to check it out. Because we're talking quite a bit of things. We spend about an hour and a bit. And you can see it relaxes you to talk about that. It's not about everyone else always. True, sometimes it is nice to talk about other things. Because sometimes all I do is just answer questions. But from now on, maybe I should do I'll try to pick a topic and maybe talk about it. But it never kind of goes the way I want, because every time I pick a topic and we're talking about it, I still get, you know, the average person that wants to ask their own questions, and that makes it very, very tough, or it kind of distract me. So I think, should I be fasting before liver panel blood test? 15 hours max. You're gonna do more than that. I can actually, I think maybe that ginger heavy turmeric shot, maybe I shouldn't taking it that late. I think that's gonna cause me not to sleep good. It's making me thirsty. And you always answer everyone's questions. You're so kind. Thank you, Britis. I'm trying. Don't look at screen simple than simples. At screen than simple. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I gotta stop looking at it and just continue with the story. Okay, guys, I'm gonna call it a night because there's about 4% left on my phone and it's gonna die. And I'm gonna go take Duke inside, put him in the bed so you can fall asleep and I can fall asleep. Do you support the Iranians? So this way you can fall asleep, and I'll come tomorrow a little bit earlier, because once I'm done work in the morning, I'm gonna start doing maybe if I have time, start doing the ceiling, but I'll definitely come earlier for sure, guys. And this way we can actually have a little bit better of a chat and we can go from there. In the meantime, you guys take care, stay healthy, and eat well. Thank you, guys. And have you seen bears near your place? Trust me, there's lots. There's bears and coyotes all over. But since Duke is here, he's a big boy. He barks at them from far. I don't even have to. They don't even come close to us anymore. You guys will get a better look at Duke tomorrow when it's nice and bright. In the meantime, you guys take care and have a nice night.